But there are many of you that God is calling to reach out directly, to be that bold, courageous person. But all of us need to have courage in what God has called us to. Not comparing ourselves to other people and trying to fill those shoes or to try to be somebody else's ministry. We need to do what God has called us to do. But again, back to love versus flattery. Some of the most profound things said to me in my life were things I didn't want to hear. Things that offended me, stepped on my toes, but I really needed to hear. In fact, God has offended me many times. God has told me things I really didn't want to hear. And in fact, I share a lot in my testimony that this happened one night. Well, let me back up just a second. Let me tell you about a man. Before I had heard about Charlie Kirk, I was living as a transgender. I got radically saved. I was so on fire for Jesus, but I was trying to be a man of God. I realized it wasn't God's will. I had repented of it many times. Every time I'd get convicted, I'd repent of it over and over and over. But it was like, I didn't know how to fix it. I didn't know how to come out of it. And every time I thought about it, it was so painful to think about me as a woman. There was so much pain there, and I didn't know why.